Hello, friends. How's it going? And welcome to another edition of Community Partnership Chat. I'm Adriana Dawson, and I am part of Verizon State and Government Affairs team, and I oversee our community engagement efforts in Rhode Island and Central and Western Mass. And friends, hold on to your seats because today's Community Partnership Chat is going to be a whole vibe. Okay. And I'm going to tell you why. Because with us today is Hilina Ajakaiye, founder and executive director of RISE Women's Leadership Conference. Hilina, welcome.
Good morning.
So I am super excited to have you join us today because really, it's two friends catching up because I don't want to hoard you or Rise, as much as folks know about the conference and the efforts that you've been leading now for coming into 6 years. The world needs to know about Hilina and the Rise Women's Leadership Conference. So, Hilina, I know you've had an amazing career in corporate, but this is sort of a passion project for you that you launched. So why don't we go ahead and dig in and tell us all about Rise Women's Leadership Conference?
Well, thank you so much. First of all, listen, anytime I'm in your space, Adriana, it is just such an exciting time. Who doesn't want to start a morning with you? So I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me. I think that, I really firmly believe in birds of the same feather flock together. And girl, you're my bird, and so many other women. So
I am your bird.
You are my bird, and I appreciate you. So listen, Rise Women's Leadership Conference. I mean, so many women, including yourself, have been there from day one and thinking about how do we create a space? How do we create a space that is reflective of women that look like you and I, but also having women that don't look like you and I, but in the same space, co-creating, coexisting, and growing. And so, that was really the conduit to why I created RISE. As you said earlier, I grew up in corporate America. I grew up in retail as most of the time the only woman in leadership or at the table. And I wouldn't see people that looked like me. I would have access to incredible conferences and conventions, and I would have access because I worked for a corporate organization. But when I walked in there, I didn't see women that looked like you and I. And I was conflicted with the fact that there is all of this brilliance. So, I've always been taught since I was able to think independently. And prior to that, if something is not there, you need to create it.
Absolutely.
And you remember it was in 2018, and I'll never forget it. It was February 27th, 2018. And I sat down with 17 of my closest friends. And I said, hey, ladies, let's go on this movement to create space for us. Let's have a conversation. Success would look like 200 people in a room talking about what it looks like to collaborate, lift each other, learn from one another, and also, create a space for other women that would not have access to us because we're busy. We have a lot of, things to do. And that year, and Adriana, you remember that year with your support and a very committed group of women who are all mothers, full-time employees, sit on other boards and mothers and wives. And I mean, we had a lot of
shout out to all of them. Hey, ladies.
Hey, ladies. And we went on this journey and we brought over 500 women at the Rhode Island Convention Center. And the reason why I think that RISE has continued to be successful is because we're just super organic. We're gritty. We're honest. Everyone says, how do you do this? When does this happen? Ask anyone on the RISE Advisory Board. We're texting each other at 3 a.m., 5 p.m., 10 a.m. I mean, we get this done because specifically as a first generation immigrant, I came here when I was 12 from Ethiopia, not knowing a word of the English language, not having my mother here, who is the anchor and my number one role model as a woman to support me. Women have always been the main ingredient in my success. So I'm wildly crazy about supporting women that look like me, that don't look like me. And that's how we got here. Here we are, year 5, Adriana, last year. We're in the heels of last year's post-conference. We hosted close to 1,400 women. Wow.
Is
I'll
amazing.
pause there to say there's a lot to
Yeah,
say.
no, that's amazing. That's
Yeah.
all a mic drop, and like I said, like that's a whole vibe. So, with that, and again, I've been honored to join you and the amazing team of women that you have behind you, and I've witnessed the growth, right? You just mentioned 1,400 amazing women and allies,
And
right,
allies.
that joined this past year. But, in thinking about the attendees, although the event is anchored in Rhode Island, you were pulling from Boston, Connecticut, New York.
Yeah.
You had national speakers, right? So tell us a little bit about sort of that growth and that organic growth and how this is speaking to other women in other markets that are coming to Rhode Island to be a part of the RISE experience.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's really, the art of storytelling, right? What does the brand look like? And we always knew that we started in Rhode Island, but it was really year one that folks throughout the New England states started noticing that there's something different, there's something
Mhm.
welcoming, there's something inclusive, and there's something wildly, different from what we've been able to attend before. And so I think that what I realized is that one, the speaker committee, the team that you lead actually, and a lot of the things that we do, there's a combination of programmatic effort and marketing effort that really pulls beyond Rhode Island. I mean, we have speakers coming from Florida, from North Carolina, from New York, from New Jersey. And so I think that the reason why that happens is, we put our brand out there as yes in Rhode Island, but our advisory council, we have about 30 this year. They're in different states. I have professionally have always worked in
Mhm.
the city of Boston, right? And I raised two boys in Rhode
Mhm.
Island and Providence specifically. So that's why I think that we're definitely global. This year, we actually had attendees that were international. For the first time, I was able to put my mother-in-law on the platform, and in COVID actually kind of induced this. We're going to have a virtual component
Right.
that
Right.
started in 2020, and we were like, this is the way we have to do it for now, but we haven't been able to let go of that. And so we did it again last year with 700 people trying to get on the virtual platform from all over the world, including Africa, the continent of Africa, and that's pretty incredible. So we're global, definitely, and we're New England and beyond.
So I love that. And thank you, because it makes it very easy for me for this, sort of next segue. But um, recognizing Black History Month,
Yeah.
right? And I'm
Mhm.
featuring you during Black History Month because it's important that we continue to celebrate brilliance and excellence, across cultures, and recognizing all of the amazing talent in our Black and Brown and flavorful communities that continue to amplify and impact the communities they serve. So, as a Black woman,
Yeah.
what does it mean for you, to again launch this effort that's transforming lives? Women are coming out of the conference feeling empowered, feeling lifted, feeling protected. So let's spend just, a couple of minutes there, because again, in celebration of Black History Month, I want to underscore and I want to celebrate your excellence in the work that you're leading.
No, you're so generous. And I think that, as a Black woman, what I've always, appreciated is, thinking about my difference, right? Thinking about other Black women around me and looking at what we're able to make happen despite the doubts that we would have
Mhm.
been able to make something happen. And so when we thought about RISE, when I thought about putting something together, absolutely, as a Black women in
Mhm.
general, women of
Mhm.
color, Latinas, any Black and Brown woman, there's always a kind of a higher standard that we're held up to. Oh, you're going to start something. Are you, I remember actually, I was with an advisory council member, boots on the ground. I mean, this is how we were making RISE happen. We were walking into CEOs' offices. We were walking into colleges and universities. We were walking into corporate offices. We have over 50 corporate sponsors now. It was because of the fact that you included, Adriana. We were literally in front of folks saying, this is what we want to do. And the reason why I specifically bring up one specific meeting was that a very prominent, excellent contributor at a very C-suite, top 2%, said, are you crazy? And I just looked at the person that I was presenting with, which is one of
Mhm.
the amazing woman that I work with, who's also a woman of color. And at that moment, it became real. It
Mhm.
became real. We were in front of a white man, and he said, "Are you crazy? Like who?" And that's when it became real. In that, listen, not only are we able to have ideas, we're able to execute them. We're able to execute them at a high level. And so I take my responsibility
Right.
as a Black woman, and when my feet is put to the fire, I will perform, but I'm no longer thinking about I need to you know be subconscious of it. My Blackness is actually magic right now, right? It's like
That's right.
ingredient. So we're highly sought out, we're highly effective, and that's what we try to teach at the conference as well, is that, listen, your Blackness is beautiful. And as a Black woman, I think that I feel like that's my superpower. I could do
Absolutely. Oh, I told you a whole five folks, and thank you because I really did want to step into that space with you,
Mhm,
celebrating you and other Black women and men,
mhm.
right? And not just during Black History Month, but every month, and
Right.
how we continue to collaborate and link arms to do the good work and to demonstrate our capability. And so we're here, right? We're here, and it's how do we activate together to ensure that the work gets done. And so speaking of the work, so what is next for Rise? What should folks expect? When is the date? What's happening?
No, absolutely. So, I think that what's next is that we have created an incredible brand collectively. We're embarking on year 6, which is, if you asked me year 1 how long we would do this, as I said, it was a conversation between maybe 200 people. So this
Mhm.
year, listen, we're broader, and we have 30 individuals. We have advisory council members from Connecticut, from Boston, from New York, from Maryland, from the DC area. So this is a brain power of a collective. And on September 28th of this year, we will be bringing you incredible programmatic efforts. And I think this is appropriate to not only thank you, Adriana, but this is appropriate to announce that unanimously, not just from the RISE Advisory Council team and volunteers, but also from our community, that Adriana Dawson is going to be the MC for the 2023 RISE Women's Leadership Conference. And so we're excited. Your energy and the energy that we bring collectively to states all over is going to be electric. And so wait for it. Don't blink, because I think that the speakers this year are going to be phenomenal. And we're just excited. We're humbled. And we're working with colleges and universities, with interns and employees. And year 6 is going to be phenomenal. I should mention, Adriana, and I know you know this, I should tell the folks here that we've given away 25 girls, women and girls, scholarships
That's right.
through the years. So this will be our 6th year where we give 5 girls or women, or anyone who identifies, we're broader in that, scholarships. And so that'll make 30 people this year that we've been able to impact positively and financially in their education and their upward mobility and their safety, and being their brain trust, their
Mhm.
mentors, them mentoring us, and just having this amazing, amazing space where we hold, we own, we share, and we create. So I'm excited for
I'm
this
so
year.
excited.
Yeah.
And it's fun. To
And
your
you're the
point,
MC. Tell them about you, the MC. So that, how, Adriana, you're electric, so your energy's on fire. So it should be fun for that
no,
reason.
I match energy, right? So if the energy is on fire, then you all better be ready because I'm gonna bring it. And
Amen.
and I'd love to offer a little bit more color and context for folks who have never been at the conference and who are watching this and hearing you and just feeling really inspired and motivated, right? So it's an all-day conference. You have keynote speakers sprinkled throughout the day. You have breakout sessions led and facilitated, moderated by some amazing folks who are subject matter experts in that particular topic area. But
Mhm.
then you also have panelists, who are practitioners in that particular space or topic area. You've got networking, right?
Yeah.
Let's not forget the magic that happens in the marketplace. Tell us, like, what
Listen,
is all of that?
That is just an incredible activation with about 87 women-owned, ally-owned, men-owned businesses that are that have an affinity to women. So it could be anywhere from, someone who sells a service as much as a coaching, or someone who sells a great apparel. It could be someone we have 87 plus vendors, small businesses. So we infuse, they leave there so excited because they sell out. We do free headshots every year. Every year you could renew your headshot. Listen, that game is serious. So
Listen, I have been repurposing that. I've been catfishing everybody with
yes.
that headshot that's like 5 years old.
And it's free. Listen, one thing that folks should know about RISE, it's a 501c3. It's a nonprofit. We literally collect money to give money. So we don't charge anyone anything. We are here to create this for our community and really for the communities around us. So to be able to kind of uplift small businesses, I had a woman who said to me, hey, if I didn't attend your conference last year, I wouldn't have made my goals for sales. Now, this is a small business, so she sold out all of her things that she brought to the conference that day. It's about exposure. It's about giving people the avenue to be able to be there. And she's been booked several times after the conference for her service. So it's amazing. That's what happens in the marketplace.
I love it. Yeah, it's like pop-ups, right?
Pop-ups everywhere. Yeah, we take over the entire 5th floor. So
absolutely. No, yeah. So super excited. I can't wait, folks. And like Hilina said, and you said it first, I've been sitting on it, but I am excited to join you on the event day to, support you, share space with you, and maybe I don't know, 16, 1,800, 2,000 women, who knows?
You never know. You never
know. And so more importantly, and I hate to even think that we're wrapping up this conversation, so we're just going to have to take it offline and, continue to do what we do. But, in the spirit of time, please let us know what your network partners, what Verizon and your other partners can continue to do to support you, support the RISE Women's Leadership Conference, to continue to allow women to step into this space, be excellent, and have access to all of the resources and conversations that you're making available.
Yeah, and we couldn't do this without our corporate partners, without our community partners, without our subject matter experts that come to the conference and basically donate their time to be able to embark on departing some of their knowledge. So what we need is continuous support in terms of being present, being in the room. I think that the impact and the succession that we're creating for women, specifically diverse women, is measurable. We've had people come back to us and say, hey, I was at a loss until you supported me in, year 3, year 4. So we're able to quantify the impact. And what we need our partners to do is, ask us what we can do for you internally. If there's a BRG that you have internally, if any of our RISE women can come and really be able to support the work that you do in terms of diversity, equity, and inclusion, women specifically, let us know. We're here working 365 days a year. So we want to be partners as well and create that connection. I believe that relationships are a combination of deposits and withdrawals. We are humbled to be able to withdraw your support, but we want to also, deposit into what you need so that it becomes a true collaboration and partnership. So we're grateful. We want to get to work with you. We need you. We love you, every single partner, and of course, Verizon as well.
Let's go, right? And I'm also speaking to the partners who are employing. What a great recruitment opportunity, right? We often hear, out in the employer space, we're looking for diverse talent, but we don't know where to go. We can't find them, and although I have thoughts around that, we'll save that for another day. But here you go.
They're all at RISE.
They're all at RISE.
They're
right?
all at RISE.
I'm speaking to my HR folks out there, mark your calendars, contact Hilina, visit the website. We'll put the information up so you can access all of that. But this is your talent pipeline. So we'd love to have you there. And what an amazing way to end our conversation, right? And so I am incredibly grateful to you and honored to be a part of such, an amazing effort. Thank you for allowing Verizon to continue to support those efforts. And again, thanks to all of your corporate partners, community partners, volunteers, the advisory board. And we look forward to seeing more of you. But more importantly, thank you for joining me today. And we celebrate you during Black History Month and all of our other incredible Black leaders engaging in this human impact work. Thank you again, Hilina, for joining us.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. Have a great rest of the day. Thank you.
All right.
All right. See you soon. Thanks, everyone.